Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to another full day of eating super simple, basic, no frills keto. But anyways, I'm having coffee this morning. I woke up early and I wasn't going to turn on the camera right away just for some coffee. So we're not doing bulletproof coffee right now. I necessarily don't feel like I need it anymore to get in any extra fat. I felt like when I was really, trying to up my fats a little bit to dive into deeper ketosis and stuff, I used it. But I'm feeling pretty fat adapted at this point. And yeah, but a lot of people have suggested that they wanted to see what my readings were going to be without me adding the perfect keto collagen to my coffee. So this morning, we are not adding that. This is just, I'll show you the coffee pods really quickly. I bought a big box of these on sale. So it's just this coffee. It's 2 packets of the whole earth sweetener and 30 grams of organic heavy cream, the same one I bought from Costco as well. So we're going to do that, and then I'm having my coffee, just getting the day started. And I self-tanned yesterday, so I did an awful job. Awful job. I'm going to have to redo it again today. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and just have our coffee. Kids are like doing their whole thing in school. But yeah, so today is a full day of eating. I have some pretty good recipe ideas that we're going to try today. Something different, but all the same good. So if you guys are new here, let me tell you, because we're about to put you on. If you've been here a while, you already know. Today is a good day to have a good day. We're going to do something today that's going to make our tomorrow even better. It's always a good day to have a good day, guys. So think of something right now that you're grateful for, big or small, and just name it. Today, I am grateful for all 60,000 of you that are here. 60,000 people. Blows my mind. So grateful for every single one of you. And honestly, I'm grateful for cool mornings. It's nice and cool here. I have my windows open and it's a little chilly and it feels great. So buckle up, buttercup, because we got a full day of eating. Super simple, no frills keto, and I know you're going to love it. So here we go. Okay, so what time is it? It is 10:33, and we are going to check our ketone glucose, okay? So we've been up for a couple hours. I've been not checking my stuff right when I wake up because I've noticed that it's a lot higher, and they say you should, that sunrise effect basically, and I really think that what was affecting me. So yeah, so here is our glucose. Let's see what we're at here. 84. Wow, that's pretty good. And that's after my coffee, so that's pretty good. It's a lot lower, so maybe you guys are onto something with the collagen there. We'll have to try it again tomorrow. All right, so here's the ketones. Okay. Here is ketones, and we're going to start cooking right now too, so I'm getting hungry. Ooh, 0.6. So 84 and 0.6. So let's figure out our GKI. That's the real important thing. It's not only about the numbers, guys. It's how they work together. And that's where your GKI comes in. So we said 84 for glucose. I haven't correlated everything yet. I'm awful at that stuff. And 0.6. So that's leaving us with 7.78. Okay, so you just input everything, or if you do this, you could just do it on your phone. And it says that you are in a low level of ketosis, ideal for weight loss and health maintenance. So, and it'll tell you 6 through 9, and that's where I'm at. So, pretty good. We'll take it. We will take it. We will take it. We will take it. If you guys wanted to check out and get your own Keto Mojo monitor, I really suggest you do. It's definitely an essential tool that I think you guys need. But all right, we're gonna have some salmon. We're gonna have some salmon because I defrosted it, and I've been using the avocado oil with it, and it's so good. But I think I might do some mushrooms with it. So let me get everything together and we'll be back. Okay, my friends, we are starting on our first meal of the day, and this is going to be this is about 11 ounces piece of some salmon I got from Costco, and I put a little bit of avocado oil in the bottom of the pan, and I'm just gonna go through and kind of just douse it a little bit. I've been loving avocado oil. It's so very good. And we're gonna let that get a little crispy, and how we're gonna season it is with some garlic powder, if that would, okay, garlic powder, dill weed, dill on that is so good, and a little bit of salt and probably a little bit of black pepper. And when it's done, I'm going to squeeze some fresh lime juice on it because we have limes, but that's it. I want to get it nice and crispy. You could do this in the air fryer too, but I had already had this pan out. And for a side, we're going to do, I'm going to cook this all up before it goes bad, but these are portobello mushroom caps. We're going to do about 1 cup, about 140 grams of it. We're just going to cook this in a little bit of avocado oil as well with some salt, pepper, and garlic. And I'm going to shred up some Colby Jack and add it to the top of that. So just be careful with the cheese. I always buy the brick and shred it myself just to watch for any like starches or anything like that. And this freezes really well too. So, and it's cheaper. We're all about cheaper. All right, so for the mushrooms, I cleaned them off. I almost dropped that and Benny wouldn't have eaten it. So I just sliced them up, okay? I have my frying pan heating up right now with some avocado oil in there. I'll toss these. Guys, these look huge, but once you cook, they're like spinach. They are just mostly all water. So Leo thinks that you should only wipe them down, but I like clean them with water because, you know, they're funky and stuff like that. So toss these into your pan and then season them with some salt and garlic. And then you're just gonna let them cook low and slow to give off the water. And then we will sprinkle some cheese on top. All right, I'm gonna flip my piece of salmon. Hopefully, I'm doing this with my non-dominant hand. And then we have that other side's covered as well. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and re-season this side. But now over here we have our, and look guys, this is what I'm talking about. You're cooking for yourself. These are good meals. You can honestly make like a double batch of this and have this for dinner again, or meal prep this and have this for meals during the week. But you're eating good and it's really not that hard. It's honestly cutting up some mushrooms and tossing them in a pan with a little salt, pepper, and oil. You know, defrosting the salmon and season it with some simple seasonings. You know, maybe the only time consuming thing is the cheese to shred it. But if you shred it when you buy it, then it's less thing. I mean, is it harder than, you know, throwing a meal in the microwave? Yeah, it is. But we want results, right? We want the results. We want to, you know, be successful on this journey. You don't want to get packaged cheese and, you know, the kind that is wrapped up. Try to, you know, you don't want all that processed crap. Try to do everything as simple as possible, as basic as possible. You know, get the good macros in there, the good fats, the good oils, all that stuff. But also, you know, get some good veggies in there as well, right? Right, all right, let's keep this going. And here is that first meal. So this is about 121 grams of those cooked portobello mushrooms. We still got about a half of serving left in there. So I'll probably save those and Leo could have those as a side with dinner tonight. And yeah, so and I just added about 28 grams of the shredded cheese. I really feel like when you shred your cheese yourself in those bricks, you get a lot bigger of a portion than the stuff from the bag. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but yeah, so I like to have them a little cheesy. And then here is that beautiful piece of salmon with the lime on the side to squeeze on there. You can see it has a beautiful nice coating on both sides. Really good. If you guys have never tried dill on your salmon, you need to. It's delicious. And this is our first meal. Delicious. It's going to keep me full. I got a lot of good, this is a nice choice of protein. We got some veggies, all the things, okay? All right, my friends, let me dig in and I will check with you guys later. All right, guys, you always ask about my boy. This is my Benny boy. He's a 3-year-old. What are you, Benny? Chihuahua Spaniel, right? And then, okay, sit. Sit. Dame a mano. Good job. Here's your paw. Here's your treat. All right, now here. Saint. All right, this is my niece. Okay, Benny, I got another one for you. This is my Saint. Saint. Hey, where'd she go? She's trying to find. Hold on. Come here. My sister brought, we're trying to get Benny and Saint to get along, and they're just really not. Look, as soon as she comes, he leaves. This is, say hi, mamas. This is Saint. Come here. Hey. Hey, Saint. Good girl, sit. Sit. Good job, Benny. Good job, Benny. Benny gets a treat. Saint, come here. Hi, Mama. Here. Good job. Isn't she so cute? Benny just doesn't like her. He doesn't like sharing his space with her or anybody. I think they'll learn to get along, hopefully. Look, isn't she? Who's so cute, Mama? Oh, goodness gracious. You're so pretty. And she's so friendly, and she just jumps around all the time. They left me. Look. Benny. Come here, bub. Benny, she just wants to play, bub. Uh-oh. Hey. Oh, my goodness. See? They were really cute, though. And he goes and hides into his bedroom. He just does not want her. The first time she came over, she like drank his water out of his bowl. She went into his cage. She peed in his backyard. So now when she comes, he just goes into the room and ignores her. Saint! She's looking for the girls. Look at how cute she is. She's, what is she, Rhiannon? Terrier?
Boston Terrier and Beagle.
And Beagle. She's so cute. She a little thickums, though. She a little thickums. Right, Ben? She's always playing with the kids. Look. I just think the disposition of a female dog compared to like a male dog are so different. But yeah, I just wanted to introduce you guys to our new family member. She's so sweet. Benny, come on, Bubba. You get another treat. Come on. Come on. Get another treat. Come on. So I'm going to actually have another cup of coffee. It's about, I don't know what time it is. Let's go check. I think it's a little after 2. Yep, sorry. It's about 2:10, so I'm gonna have a cup of coffee. Leo should be home in a couple hours. I'll probably start dinner in a couple hours. We're gonna do some fire roasted potatoes. I'm gonna cut up some pork steaks, season them up, fry them on the stovetop. Benny's happy. Saint and my mom and my sister left. So I have to figure out a way, if any of my dog whisperers can give me any tips on how to kind of get them. I mean, Saint is real playful. She's a puppy, but Benny's very not having it with her. So if you guys can give me any tips on how to like kind of get them to get along a little bit better, please let me know. But yes, we're gonna have some coffee. I'm just gonna do it with creamer and that's it. But yeah, that's about it. So I'll check in with you guys, coffee time, and I'll be back. All right, friends, we're gonna start dinner. So this is what we're gonna have. These are just some boneless pork steaks, and I've made these before. I'm actually just gonna chop these up and we're gonna do like diced pork steaks. It'll be fine. I'm just kind of going through my freezer first, and I found these down there, so I was like, let me just go ahead and cook these. I have 3 packages so we can have leftovers, and yeah, we're gonna season these up. Guys, if you did not get avocado oil, this is what it looks like. It's kind of cloudy. I thought I got a bad batch, but they say it's okay. It just gives such a great seasoning and a great flavor to the food. I generally love it. I don't know how we're gonna season our food here. I'm thinking we're gonna do like a taco seasoning, the one we made. I think we're gonna use that and season our food with that, because we're gonna do these fire roasted vegetables from Costco. If you guys seen that haul, and these vegetables have habano peppers. This is Cajun. Hold on, I'm getting my seasoning. Yeah. So this is our seasoning. Remember, we made it, the taco seasoning. If you guys have not checked out the homemade seasoning video, I suggest you do. I went through, we did taco seasoning, Cajun seasoning, ranch dressing, dip, or like seasoning, Greek seasoning. I mean, there's something there for everyone. Seasoning salt. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna season these up. I think it'll be pretty good. As you can see, we've been really liking it because it's like halfway gone. So yeah, let's cut these up, dice these up, and we're gonna heat up our oil. And yeah, so I have this in a big pan, so let's just actually get our oil started. Give it a nice coat. I seen those really sleek like oil dispensers on Amazon, and I was thinking about getting one, but then I'm like, there's nothing wrong with that one. Why should I waste my money? It's the aesthetic, you know? But anyways, all right, I'm gonna chop these up and I'll be back. All right, hold on. I'm actually watching, I watched that Chapter. I don't know if you guys ever watch him. He's like a true crime guy. I think he's like in London. I don't know. He's pretty funny. But anyways, I just want to show you, these steaks are really thin. That's why I use quite a few little packages of them. I do like the bone-in ones too on the grill. Those are really, really good. But for these ones, I just kind of stagger them and then chop into them and make them like kind of cubed, and that's it. You can even do fajitas with these too if you guys wanted. So options, 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 and they're pretty cheap. They're let me tell you, these were $3.99 a pound, so I didn't think that was too bad. But yeah, that's kind of what I want to tell you there. Guys, raising teenagers is hard. It is really hard. So hard, you know, because they start off with these cute little like babies and like, oh God, they're so cute. And then they grow into teenagers and they're awful. I mean, not truly awful, just the mouth and the attitude. Ugh. All right, so look at how pretty everything is looking. I don't know, I just think there's something about like a nice fresh cut of meat. Everything's starting to cook up. So we have the avocado oil on the bottom of the pan, and I drizzled a little bit more on the top just to give everything a nice coat so we can cook it down. And we'll start adding our taco seasoning right now. I just kind of want to make sure that everything's not stuck together. This will shrink a little bit too, guys, so no worries. No worries. All right, so our taco seasoning. I love these jars. I got these jars off of Amazon and they came with the labels. And what I love about this too is we're gonna have kind of that spicy fajita kind of pork, but we don't have to worry about the extra carbs. You know, if you were to get, this is kind of the reason why I did that video. I'm thinking about doing a part 2. I have a couple recipes, but if you were to buy like the packets of seasoning from like Walmart or whatever, you would see that they have a lot of sugars, a lot of carbs, corn starches, stuff like that, all types of stuff. So, you know, that's kind of why I went ahead and did that, because as I've been on this journey, and I kind of mentioned this in quite a few of my videos lately, is it was really eye-opening to me to not only look at the nutrition label. I feel like I always looked at the nutrition label because I looked at carbs, but I never really looked at ingredients. And some I mean, honestly, I'm at the point where I would rather have something with a little bit more carbs and cleaner ingredients than the opposite, where it's dirty, crappy ingredients, but the carbs are lower, because these ingredients, some of them are so bad for you and they make you feel so bad that it takes away from the lower carb count, to be honest. So that's why I opted for these seasonings. So just go ahead and you just coat it to your, you know, desired taste or whatever, and just kind of cook everything down. We're going to do a fire roasted vegetable. I found the pack at Costco. I think we're going to do 2 bags. We're going to fry those in a frying pan as well, and it's pretty good. They have, I'm going to pull them out right now so you could see. This is what it looks like. I take them out of the big bag. Fire roasted veggies. I think it tells you what's in here. Oh, it doesn't, but it was like zucchini, there's poblano peppers, all types of stuff, and it's just seasoned with salt, pepper, and olive oil, and it was pretty clean. So I wanted to try these. I'm probably gonna, like I said, do 2 of them for this so everybody can eat them, but really, really good. And I'm gonna do the skillet option. All right, so I have my wok going. This is an IKEA wok. I've had this little guy for many years. This was the best like $5 I ever spent at IKEA. But so I put some, you know, good old faithful avocado oil, and I'm just gonna toss in the veggies. Oh, they smell so good. You smell them, Lee? Mm-hmm. Leo came in right now and he's like, man, oh, hold on. Babe, can you help me real quick? I didn't rip it all the way. It's stuck.
The whole thing going in there?
Yeah. All right, Leo, just toss it in. But look at how pretty everything looks. Very colorful. I like that. And according to the package, all that was in here was a little olive oil and some salt and pepper. So we'll see how it tastes. But I remember when I bought it, you could smell the seasoning. So what do we see in here? I'm trying to remember what the package said. There's asparagus, yellow zucchini, green zucchini, I think yellow squash maybe, red onion. There's poblano peppers in here, I think, for sure. And I think that's it. So the serving size, I think, is like right under 5 total carbs. So again, guys, even if I'm eating veggies, I still count for total carbs. I don't play the whole fiber game. Yeah, so when you guys see, and a lot of people ask me, oh, Danielle, where do you get most of your carbs from? Vegetables. I didn't take my greens today because I did mushroom earlier, and then I'm having this, so I didn't do that. So I got my greens in, so I didn't have to do that. yeah, so that's about it. I wanted to tell you guys that. I did take my fiber drink and I didn't do my collagen today. So we'll see. Because I know a lot of people, like I said, were saying like they wanted to see what my sugar looked like if I didn't put the collagen in my coffee. And it was low today, but I want to check it again tomorrow just to kind of see. We'll kind of test it out, see how it goes. But this, my friends, is our veggies. We're going to let them cook up in the oil. And then right here we have that pork. It's still cooking up. Smells really, really good. Again, remember I told you pork shrinks, so it gives off a lot of water. So don't worry. If you guys had a lid, I would probably throw a lid on here. But we're just going to let it cook down. I just want to show you how beautiful the seasoning is. And you're going to notice that if you use my seasoning, I gave you the option of adding the xanthan gum. And the reason why I told you guys to add it to this is if you have like a traditional taco packet, it tends to thicken. That's where like the cornstarch is. And when you added the guar to this, and the more you, or not the guar, the xanthan gum, and the more you let it cook up, it thickens. And it gives it this beautiful, hold on. Let's get some, it gives it this beautiful coating. And again, we don't have to worry about any of the frills. Everything is perfect. So this, my friends, is that cut up pork. You can use the same recipe for ground beef, ground turkey, ground pork, chicken, you name it. It can go anywhere. Anywhere that you would put taco seasoning, do this. And it comes out beautiful every time. The taste is perfection?
Yes, perfection.
All right, so here is, Becky said the taste is perfection. So here is my serving. This is 8 ounces of that pork. Again, with that awesome seasoning. We're going to get out of here. Oh, my goodness. All right, but yeah, look at how, I just want to like kind of just show you guys. Look at the beautiful glaze on that. And then I have 100 grams of the veggies right here and my whole plate. So we got a good protein and we got some good veggies. All right, so let's go through and check this blood sugar and ketones after I did clean my finger, just so you guys know. And we're gonna check, which one is this first? Glucose first. So let's see. Let's see. 100. Not too bad. After dinner and everything. Let's see about ketones. And then we'll check our GKI. Alright, I'm going to pull up the Keto MOJO app so we can check our GKI. Let's see. So we said, okay, 100.7. So let's see what this is reading. .94, leaving us still in low level of ketosis. So just so you guys can see how it comes up, 7.94. But you know, I feel like sometimes, so if even though I'm reading like a really good level of ketones right now, this 0.7, which I feel like this is probably around where I'm always on, 0.6, 0.7, just because, here's the thing, I just want to like tell you guys, you don't have to be, the longer that you're doing keto and the more fat adapted you become, your numbers aren't going to be 1, 1.5, 2, something like that. They're going to stay relatively low, anything probably 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, somewhere around there. Because eventually your body's not going to, it's going to use those ketones that it's naturally producing. So you won't have such a high number because you were fat adapted. When your numbers are really high initially, that's just because your body's getting used and they're overproducing the ketones because it's new. It's new to your body to change over to that mode. But once your body becomes adapted and it's already in that fat burning stage, then your numbers will run a little bit lower, okay? But that's why, though, it's so important to also check your glucose, because those two work together. And if my glucose was out of this world, even though I'm producing a decent amount of ketones, it's going to kick me right out of ketosis. So that's why it's so important. But I wanted to go over this with you guys, and then we'll check our macros. All right, my friends, let's go over today's macros. I kind of wish I would have ate a little bit more just because my calories are a little low, but it's okay. So you can see here, I definitely went over my protein and under my fat, but like I said, some days I'm complete opposite, you know? We just eat until we're satisfied, make the best choices, and then go from there. I sure shit wasn't gonna, like I said before, like eat a bar of butter to, you know, to make up for the lost fat, and I wasn't going to, you know, reverse or whatever. So, grand total of calories is 1509, and then protein we did 146.5, carbs total 10.6, and fat 96.5. You guys seen we just did our ketones and glucose. What is it? What was that? What was it? Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. Yeah, so looking over what we had today, we had the portobello mushrooms, the salmon. The salmon was so good. That avocado oil, I have been sleeping on it. Guys, get it. Get it. It's so good. It's, I don't know. I can't wait to make a salad dressing with it. So if you guys are like, I love vinaigrettes. If you guys want to see in the next maybe full day of eating, we'll do like a really good vinaigrette dressing. Hell yeah, let me know. I had 2 cups of coffee. So there's those 2 cups of Organic Valley heavy whipping cream. I had the 1 ounce of the shredded cheese. Don't forget, guys, buy the brick, especially if you get it from like Costco because it's way cheaper. Like that big brick's only like $4, and shred it yourself, and you could freeze it. I know it's a little time consuming, but just take, you know, 10 minutes out of one of your days, shred it up. I throw some of mine in a container and some of mine in the freezer. I had the pork steaks. I had 8 ounces of that and 100 grams of those fire roasted veggies. They were really good. I didn't season them any other than what was in. I put a little avocado oil, and then I cooked them, and I didn't add any salt, pepper, nothing. And I thought it was very, very good. So that is our full day. So we could look on here, and if you click on this, it's going to give you your daily report of carbs. Okay. So again, I do total carbs, and I'm able to check that off. And I want to click on that. There you go. And when I set this up, I set it up for total carbs instead of net carbs. Okay. But just to give you guys an idea, again, this is all the whole breakdown of the day. And then we can look under here. It gives you a whole breakdown, all the vitamins and stuff like that. These are all your micronutrients that you want to be making sure. Another thing of micronutrients to make sure you're getting enough. Okay. So I did 10.8 or 10.6 total carbs with 3.8 grams of fiber, giving you a net carb of 6.7. See that? So total carbs, 10.6. And this is kind of what I've been trying to tell you guys is watch your total carbs. Get your carbs from your vegetables and stuff like that. Stay away from the wraps and all those other frills. You could see like a lot of people are like, man, she really is not eating a lot because I'm not hungry. That's the beauty of the keto diet is, you know, once you become fat adapted, your appetite really shrinks. You don't have to keep eating. This isn't one of those, I remember years ago, somebody had said, you got to keep your metabolism going. So you have to eat every 3 hours. That's not true. You know, you don't have to do that. And make sure the things you're eating are good. You don't want, you know, the crap cheese in the plastic wrap. You don't, you know, want canned jars and stuff. Try to, even if it's a little bit more in carb count, it's more, it has better nutritional value. And it took me 37 years to figure that out. If I can just get you guys to figure that out a lot sooner before I did, I feel like that's my goal in life. It's not only about the nutrition label. It's not only about the carbs, the macros, you know, it's also about the ingredients, and the ingredients are what you're putting in your body. And if it's pure garbage, you wouldn't eat pure garbage like on a plate. You'd be like, no, I don't want to eat that. It's gross, you know? So take that whole outlook the same. All right, it's 5:30. I'm done for the day. I'm gonna wrap this video up. I love you guys. If you're new here, please subscribe. If you've been here vibing with me, thank you guys so much. Yeah, I'm out of here. I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy, friends.